Yo, what is good, world? It's your boy, Calvin Leroy King III. And as always, I have my lovely co-hostess with the most by my side, Miss Reese PC, the one and only.
Hey, y'all.
And we thank y'all for tuning in and turning up for another dope episode of This, That, and the Third, the lifestyle show that gives you life. Literally. And we're going to begin the show in the best fashion we know how, and that's beginning with some new news for all y'all new news out there. So, Reese, what do we have topping off our news segment this week?
So Cali is on fire again.
Wait. Oh, California.
Yeah.
I was about to run home.
No.
You can't scare me like that. What? What's wrong with my baby?
No, not Queen Cali.
Okay.
California.
Oh, damn. Hey, Cali.
So I feel like they just got over it.
It just
and
happened.
Now
It's
they're
back.
back in it. Yeah. So
Damn.
those Santa Ana winds apparently are a big deal. So at this point, it's one of the deadliest. It's destroyed over 7,000 homes, killed 48 people thus far. Of course, those numbers will rise. Most of this, well, I'm not going to say most of it, but a lot of the tragic fires happened in Paradise, California. So, like, nobody's there.
Trouble
Only
in Paradise.
one or two people
Trouble.
are still there. That's it.
1 to 2.
And their houses didn't catch. But so the thing with this particular situation is that the gas company there sent out notices saying that they were going to cut the gas off just in case the fires came to prevent any other pipes or whatever bursting.
The whole shit.
They did not.
They sent out the memo and didn't follow through with the memo.
They did not.
Sounds like a lawsuit.
So a lot of the city, so they're planning to file a lawsuit. I saw this on Vice last night. They're planning to file a lawsuit. However, the company has already said, our insurance ain't gonna cover all that. So we ain't got what y'all trying to claim.
Fire insurance? Nigga, this is Cali. That shit comes at a premium.
So it'll be interesting. But a lot of celebrities have lost their homes, like Jamie Foxx, Caitlyn Jenner, a couple of people, because it spread it to Malibu.
Yeah. So it's real. And it's interesting because I believe I saw Kevin Hart or maybe Jamie Foxx, one of the dope comedians of our day, and they posted like a picture of a fireman or the silhouette of a fireman. He's standing on this mountain and everything behind him or in front of him, depending on which direction he was facing, was on fucking fire. But it was just kind of one of those things like, this is the cause that concerns you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really see, I'm not saying they don't never get involved with shit, but it's real when it hits home is what I'm saying.
When it hits their home.
When it's their home, literally.
It's so funny how, remember Michael Collier last week said, drive down to see people living there homeless in their boxes. Yesterday on Vice, you saw people who either ran out of money for hotels or are just kind of like tight so they can't keep spending money on hotels.
Damn,
are out in these like Walmart parking lots. Any big open space, people are gathering
just trying
and
to
building
not be
homes.
around perishable items.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Well, shout out to everything that's fire retardant, and man, keep your head. And salute to the soldiers out there on the front line.
So I read an article that said they have convicted felons out there putting out fires for $1 an hour.
$1 an hour?
I think that's the part that is getting
that's
folks.
A little exploiting the situation. God damn. $1 an hour to risk your life for other people. Hinky. Don't be a felon.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what about what's going on with the Illinois Democratic Party and why they need to grow some bizzles?
Well, they might have grown some. So, y'all know I have been like campaigning to get Mike Madigan's ass out of there, right? So, for the first time in a decade, many of the new incoming Democrats say Madigan does not have their vote.
I'm not with him.
So Madigan has positioned, so he's in control of the state legislature for over 35 years. He's been in this position, right? Mostly because he's been able to fund and pour money into all of the campaigns of his minions.
He's
so
pretty
any
much
Democrat
buying the campaign.
Yeah, he's been buying his votes.
Yeah.
Well, did you know this? He has a law firm in Chicago.
Did not know that. Peter Francis Geraci?
So look, he, as the state legislator, raises the taxes, and his company as an attorney helps people fight those tax raises. Really? Yeah.
We see you. Mike, we see you.
He is the common denominator, and hopefully he doesn't get the vote.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm not gonna say long gone is the day where you can just buy your way into politics and move out the band, because there's still some of that old regime still left. But I think there's an uprising, and has been for probably over a decade now, if not more. That hell no, we won't go. We're here. We're not with the shits.
Yeah.
We're here for the ethics. We're here for the morals. We're here for the community. And man, so hopefully this is the start of something new here in Illinois.
I hope so. We'll see.
Okay. Anything else going on in politics and news?
So there has been a shift. I know you've seen this picture floating around with the 17 black women judges.
No.
You have not seen that?
No.
They're in the courtroom and it's 17 black women.
No. With robes?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Please share it with me. Please.
So it's 17 black women and one socialist was elected judges, all in Houston.
Okay.
Harris County, right?
That's what's up.
So I saw the picture and I'm like, oh, that's great. Obviously, I questioned, how did that happen?
Yeah.
You know, because judges, it's real. Like if you don't go in there knowing who they are, you really don't know who to pick for unless you researched it prior to.
I lived that testimony at the voting
You
polls
went in
last
it?
week. I
You
was
didn't
like,
have no little cheat
I
sheet?
just feel like I had a cheat sheet going in, but I didn't take it in with me. And then it just became, should I boot this person out of their seat that I don't know, or should I allow this person that seemingly earned their seat to remain? And I was just like, stay. I don't know these niggas.
So we have to do better about
Being
really
informed.
understanding the judges, because the judges affect us way more and
Then we give it a credit for it.
than
Yeah.
Congress, Senate, and the governors, right? So in Texas, they have what's called a straight ticket. So when you go in there and you say, I'm going to vote Democrat, all Democrat judges get picked.
Off top.
Off top. If you're Republican, all Republicans get picked.
It's not like that here, because I felt like
No.
they asked me, "What set your claim?" And then they sent me to the side, and it wasn't like, "Are you voting for governor?" It was like, "Are you voting for this person, this person?" But for everybody else, it was just like, "You like this? You like Democrats, right? Go ahead and vote for these people." And I was just like, "Where are the people they're running against?" For some categories, not all. It just felt like they picked for
might
me.
not have been.
Any opponents?
Yeah.
Okay.
So with the straight ticket. So like a few judges, and this was on Vice, a few judges that have been in their seats for 15 years, Republicans, right, are out of their seat now.
Go home.
Okay, and it's funny because now they're like, oh, this is definitely not how judges should be picked. But those 15 years your ass was getting picked, you didn't have an issue with the straight ticket. So now that Democrats have unseated 59 Republican judges.
Damn, y'all.
59, right, have got wiped out. And so now, 2020, of course, it won't be straight ticket anymore. You'll have to be more informed.
Yeah.
But the upside is a lot of those bad judges are now out.
Yeah.
Of course, some good judges went along with it.
Yeah.
But you got more Democrats, more women in there. And apparently, Harris County's justice or jail system is jacked because a lot of...
You said justice, I mean jail. Nigga, it's
Same
injustice.
thing.
The injustice system. On the real.
So their jail system is so jacked up that they have people sitting in jail that have not even been convicted, have not even seen a judge, and that are stuck there because of their bail bond system.
Come on, man. Say, nigga, you asked me to volunteer for a lineup. I accidentally got picked. Now I'm here for life. What?
Yeah, so a lot of people are hoping with these new 17 women and more Democratic judges will, one, clean up the system, make it obviously workable.
Right.
And, you might see some decrease in certain people getting arrested for certain things.
Wishful thinking on this, then the third, because I think that a lot of times the system, even though it's run by individuals and we serve as cogs for the system, man, it's so challenging. Not impossible, but it's very challenging to go against that system and actually change it. You can bring some awareness to the fact that it needs to be changed, but getting the actual change implemented seems to be a struggle.
Well, because they're judges, they determine these sentences. So I think
that's why they're way more important.
Yeah, the direct change will happen now as far as the bail bond system and certain protocols. Those things may take longer, but I think you may see a change in who's getting convicted, who's not, the type of crimes they're getting convicted for, and so forth. Which brings me to my last point in politics, also in Texas.
Yeah, what else going on in Texas? All my exes live in Texas.
Do that for real?
Well, just several of them. Yeah. Just several.
So in Dallas, Texas, there's a new DA John Kruzos, which he's going to go back to the case where the guy got shot
in his
his
own
apartment.
home by the police officer, female.
Yes.
We should revisit that.
So the current DA, Faith Johnson, she's a Republican. She only went after her for manslaughter.
Mm-hmm.
So they think this new guy, the reason he won, obviously because he didn't agree with the judgment and what happened, he's just going to relook at everything and see and make sure that it should be manslaughter, if not murder.
Now, she hasn't gone to trial for anything yet.
No.
They were just positioning it as manslaughter.
Yep.
And I know that sometimes they say that going for the lesser charge increases the chances of conviction, but going for the right charge in this case seems to be what the brother's on.
I think that's more so the case. You can't come into somebody's house and say, oh, I didn't. You know, it just doesn't make sense.
Sorry.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, man. Okay, well, that about wraps us up for news on this week's episode of This, That, and the Third. Literally.